registration office.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening and welcome to this evening's newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio. I am Kevin Smith. Let's get to the news in detail. Following its first discovery of significant amounts of hydrocarbons at the Eliza well in the Stabroek Block, ExxonMobil quickly put Guyana on notice that it is owed $450 million in exploration costs. Now, following an examination of the latest financial statements of CGX Resources, it is clear that this exploration company is poised to do exactly what ExxonMobil did to Guyana, should it make a commercial discovery on its Kaieteur block. Now, CGX noted that it will recover $155 million against any future commercial production. Importantly, CGX said that these costs are brought forward from the original Kaieteur license. In other news, as police continue their probe into Belgium's 11.5 tons of seizure of cocaine shipped from Guyana, Kanu has reported that 3 customs officers attached to GRA were taken into custody. Their arrest comes after it was discovered that the scanned images of the containers taken at the Georgetown City's port were deleted. It is understood that 4 containers left Guyana on September 25th, shipped by Marlon Primo's MA Trading to the consignee Latraco Recycling BV, the Netherlands. But according to sources, only 3 of those containers were scanned and the images were later deleted. Under regulations, containers considered to be high risk leaving Guyana have to be scanned at the facility on Lombard Street, Georgetown, as part of the country's protocols for exports. It would have been impossible for the container to have escaped GRA's system of being scanned. Meanwhile, a home invader is now dead after being shot by a Tamari businessman whose home he invaded yesterday. While the police did not release a name, the dead man is identified as a 26-year-old of Alliance Road squatting area, Tamari. The businessman, 42-year-old Baldio Rampersad, said that he was in bed with his wife when he was awakened by a strange noise coming from his bedroom door. Baldio reported that he made checks and observed that his doorknob was moving as if someone were trying to get in. The businessman armed himself with his licensed shotgun and loaded it with 3 cartridges. Upon opening his bedroom door, he saw a shadow moving outside and began to give chase. After running and making several gestures as if he has a gun, the bandit was eventually shot. Let's tell you now that by extending the curfew despite the increase in COVID-19 cases, the government has shown that it is not serious and that it is incapable of bringing the COVID-19 pandemic under control, a situation that could have dire consequences on the population. Well, so said Dr. Karen Cummings. She accused the new administration of failing to work in the best interest of the people during the COVID-19 pandemic. Alluding to Guyana's growing COVID-19 mortality rate, she said the move by the government to extend the curfew has contributed to that increase. The former minister said that small gatherings seen in social clubs and bars could become hotspots or clusters for the spread of the virus. And moving on, Kanu investigators and local enforcement officers during a recent search encountered a home rigged with improvised explosives as the probe continues into the recent massive drug bust by the Belgian authorities. This was confirmed yesterday by Guyana's Home Affairs Minister Robeson Ben, who revealed that over the past 2 days, Kanu ranks conducted a string of raids, with the leads taking them to a particular house in the capital. According to Ben, when the investigating ranks arrived, the house was rigged with explosives. Sources disclosed that when the officers arrived at the East Coast Demerara home during the evening hours, they discovered what appeared to be a leaking gas bottle rigged up to a microwave that was left on. Let's tell you now that almost 1 week after a minor was stabbed and killed, allegedly by a Brazilian man at Balamani Bagdam in Region 7, the deceased is yet to be identified. Meanwhile, the suspect is still being sought by the police. According to information from the Guyana Police Force, the suspect's known places of residence are Boa Vista, Brazil, and Balamani Bagdam. The report revealed that the stabbing incident happened on November 3rd. On the day in question, the suspect, the deceased, and another minor were imbibing when an argument erupted between them. As a result of the argument, the suspect whipped out a knife and dealt the deceased and the man multiple stabs about their bodies before escaping on foot. The investigation into the murder and attempted murder are ongoing. In other news, a driver's condition is considered critical after he lost control of his motor car on Sunday and slammed into a median at Prospect, East Bank, Demerara. Currently admitted at the Georgetown Public Hospital is a 26-year-old Mark Anthony Singh of Covent Garden. Singh crashed into the median at around 3 hours 50. And now let's tell you, due to the efforts by Aurora Gold Mines, now Jijin Mining Group, to complete the preparation for the full resumption of operations, a number of former and new employees were hired. These and other details were revealed by AGM in a missive to President of the National Mine Workers Union of Guyana, Shervin Downer. Last August, Jijin Mining Group, one of the largest gold, copper, and zinc producers in China, secured the acquisition of Guyana goldfields for Canadian $323 million. And that brings us to the end of this evening's newscast. I am Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening. Coming up next is the National Outlook with GHK Lal.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.